If you started a fitness program more than twice in the last year, yet you have no results to show for them, this video is going to explain why that keeps happening. My name is Achilles. I spent 3 years in burnout cycles. I was pushing forward in the gym. I had a lot going on in my life. I was expending all this energy and effort into the world, yet I had nothing to show for it. And my physical representation of that was evident. I spent 3 years in burnout cycles, staying strong, starting hard, being consistent, and then it just would fold over me, and then I would restart again. And I genuinely did not know what was wrong with me. I thought it was a personal thing. I thought I just wasn't cut out for this. And what I know now that I didn't know then was it wasn't a discipline or motivational problem, because I had all the energy. I had all the discipline. I would stick to what I said I was going to do. It was something more important that once I figured it out, I completely stopped it, and I essentially stopped burning out and being in the cycle of disruption overnight. Most guys just think that it's something wrong with what they're doing, but in reality, it's what they're not doing that's making all the difference. Switching programs or going on a new diet or training plan is not going to save you. 3 reasons why you never finish what you say you're going to do in the gym. First of all, you're running on emotion and not intention. You set a goal for yourself, kind of half-assed, while having many other concurrent goals that are also half-assed in your life. And you go about life on feeling. You're operating based on how you feel. If you feel productive, if you feel you're progressing in life, then life's good. The thing is, you're not actually making progress. On paper, you have nothing going on in your life, and it's just you're running off this euphoric feeling that's not getting you anywhere. It's not getting you results, and it's keeping you in your current physique. You're motivated and disciplined. You stick with the things, yet you're still cheating on your diet, yet you're still skipping that one gym session here and there, and you're labeling it as, I got a lot going on in my life, so I can't today. And that's exactly what's stopping you from getting everything you ever wanted. The guys who actually finish their cuts and stick to what they say they were going to do, they're not special. They're not more motivated than you. They're not more hardworking than you. They simply just have a standard to where they don't go beneath the standard. So if they set a goal and the standard for that goal is up here, they just never go beneath it, no matter how they feel, no matter how life's going, no matter what they feel about themselves that day. The foundation of the standard in order to reach the goal, which in fitness is just, eat right, eat your macros, train in the gym, get good sleep, they never go beneath that. And that's their baseline. They will never compromise their goal. When I stopped operating off emotion and actually operated off of actually completing this goal, that's when everything changed. When I stopped relying on how I felt, when I stopped relying on emotion to dictate my decision, when I finally took control and realized that this was up to me and it was my responsibility and that I had to do everything regardless of how I felt, that's when I actually got lean. The second reason that almost nobody talks about is the fact that you're still unwilling to change, and you think that you can achieve that physique you've been after in your current state, the way you think, the way you view the world. You got to understand that is keeping you from your dream physique. Who you are right now, your habits, your character, the way you view fitness, your habits around fitness is preventing you from getting lean. And you have to completely destroy that person and reinvent yourself into the person that actually gets lean. Think about it. Think of yourself in your dream body and looking the way you want to look. What would that guy do every day? What does he think about the world? What does he think about fitness? Does he think it's easy? Does he think it's hard? Does he always eat his meals when he's supposed to? Does he always go to the gym? Does he always get sleep no matter what during a dedicated block of focus? Is he spread thin on multiple things to which it leaves him no attention to fitness? Think about that guy, really. The thing is, you have to become that guy. And in becoming that guy, you're going to have to destroy your current self, because there's obviously a gap because you don't look the way you want. It's up here and this is your current self. And the thing is, you're just a physical representation of kind of the mental way you view the world. So once you destroy this and meet the guy up here into which you do what this guy would do that has the physique is just going to be a byproduct of who you become. And once you realize that you're not chasing a goal, essentially, you're not chasing getting lean, rather you're chasing the person, the version of yourself that as a byproduct gets lean because of the way they view the world, because of the way they approach the world, then that changes everything. You stop chasing goals and you start chasing characters, and the habits of this character what the character does, how they can conduct themselves, that's when you make real everlasting change that cannot be taken away from you. And the third thing, tying everything up, is you're simply spread too thin. This was me. I wasn't lazy. I was just trying to accomplish many things in the world. I had a business I was pushing forward. I had, responsibilities, day-to-day life, the usual things. And I simply, when things got tough, when things got busy, when things got difficult, I would kind of shy away from the gym progress. Oh, that stuff can wait. It's not really as important right now. And the problem with that is a body transformation requires all of you, requires your attention. It requires you to move things to the side in order to compensate and accommodate fitness, because it's something big that we're trying to achieve here. And it's not necessarily that the guy that gets lean only focuses on getting lean and has nothing else going on in his life, and that's all he has to worry about. It's just he structures and positions his life in a way to where there is like I said earlier, a standard to fitness. And in the 12-week time period where fitness is the most important thing, nothing gets in the way of fitness. No matter what, no matter the business, no matter what else is going on in life, you move things around in order to accommodate fitness, because that is a priority at this moment in time. And it's only a 12-week time period, to which once you complete those things, you'll have that physique for the rest of your life. Then you can go about your normal duties. But just understanding that during this cutting time, during this getting lean time, nothing else matters more than getting lean. And you're going to have to move things around. You're going to have to structure your life differently in order to accommodate fitness if you actually want real results. And that's really the reason why you keep restarting. Not because you're lazy or because you don't like working hard or you don't have the information. It simply just comes down to you being spread too thin. If you're ready to do this properly and actually get lean this time and have something to show for it in the real world, book a call down below so we can actually make that change into your life, so you stop spinning your wheels and finally get some points on the board. Either way, guys, this was Achilles. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's going to wrap up this one.